Demand in Japan is quite good, and but I think there might be an overproduction in China, and that might hurt a bit. But I think it's looking better because we're coming out of a pandemic. So I'm optimistic about the future. Yeah.
Steel is very power intensive, very emitting intensive. Is the transition to green steel and decarbonisation A, feasible commercially, and B, moving fast enough in your sector?
Okay, I'm not expert on it, but I talk with our supplier, and likes of Nippon Steel and JFE Steel, and they're working very hard at it. Using the hydrogen and instead of using coal burning mills. So I think it's feasible, but it'll come with cost.
Cost?
Yes.
Which is?
Cost of converting their manufacturing facilities and such. So my suppliers tell us billions and billions of dollars of doing that. So who's going to pay for it? Don't let the customers pay for it all, but maybe some sort of a government subsidies maybe should be needed for this conversion.
And that really is a big part of the narrative out here and in the developed world as well, Kawada-san, to address the infrastructure overhaul, renewal, and the infrastructure deficit. And talking about incentives, let's bring it back to your business in the United States and President Biden's infrastructure plan and the associated policy incentives there. What does that mean for your business?
Okay, I'm very, very interested in Mr. Biden's infrastructure bill, but I think traditionally we make things in Japan and ship it. If we were to do overseas project. So I don't think that's possible now with the Buy American clause. So I'm looking into how we can help them in America, because we do lots and lots of projects in Japan, and I think some of the technologies can be used even in America. So maybe technology transfer, working with the local fabricators, etc. So I think they need lots of help there, I know, but we're trying to find out what we can do to go into that market.
And when you look at the political theatre that is unfolding at the moment with the debt ceiling, do you fear that the Biden economic agenda and the spending plans and the infrastructure overhaul that goes with it could be at threat?
I think so too. I think so, but I think you have to do it because infrastructure is so important. Even if you think it's a lot of cost now, but if you don't do it, and if the infrastructure is disrupted, that really impacts the economy later on. So I think they have to spend that money.